Hello, and welcome to Video Game.
Hi.
Hello, Justin. Welcome back to Crisis.
Crisis.
Put on your nanosuit. It's time to play.
It says you're playing.
I'm being told that. That actually the Crisis involves dinosaurs this time.
Oh.
You'd think they would have learned the other two times. If only there was a guy in power armor.
Looking back, Crisis 2's like setup and story, and where that story ends up is still kind of insane. Like that guy shoots himself in the head, and then the suit like retains some of his DNA, and at the end of that game, you turn back into that guy. It's just like, what?
That's how that works. Alright, time to remember what I was doing. Don't you love it when that happens?
When you don't remember what you were doing?
When it's been a day, and you're like, what happened in the day since I played this video game?
Oh! Usually okay about remembering that stuff?
Yeah.
Usually. Oh.
Usually. Many dinosaurs. Much crises. Wow.
This is a very loud game mode.
I've turned it down already.
I'm not saying turn it down.
Oh.
I'm just saying that particular part was very busy.
Yes. I finally got more ADHD meds today, and you know what I did with that extra focus, that extra power?
Played video games.
Worse.
Watched anime.
No, I wrote stuff.
You did what?
I wrote stuff.
Oh, wrote? Great.
Yeah. I
You're right.
I am almost done with my best of 2023s that did not come out in 2023 list.
I'm getting somewhat close to the end of Doom 2, and at some point today I thought, what if I wrote a review for every game I finished this year on GiantBomb.com?
You could do that.
That's not gonna happen, but
you could do a paragraph. Or even 2 sentences.
have you ever expressed to you how much I really don't like the pain elemental?
Yeah,
They're
they're
irritating
fuckers.
me.
Yeah, my dinosaurs are having a crisis. Can you help? Yeah.
What
So
are the enemy?
I wrote multiple paragraphs about Trag.
Great.
So that's how my day went. Also, it was my nephew's birthday, and that was fun.
That sounds like a good day.
Yeah! He got a big-ass plushie. That's a Piplup.
You wrote about something you really liked and got to hang out with
Yeah.
a nephew, which you also seem to really
Yeah,
like being.
and also it was like blizzarding the entire time, so I didn't leave the house.
Again, fantastic.
I probably have to do some shit with
It
rearranging these.
poured down rain at work yesterday, and we also had lots of like wind and storm and tornado watches in mornings and such. And also the basement, which is where I work,
Was
got a
it
bunch
flooding?
of water in it. It didn't flood like there was raised water level, but there was definitely like water covering a significant portion of the carpet by the end of the day.
Mm.
So I worked from home today.
Alright, what do I need to do? Uh-huh. Portside storage mod. Okay, always connect. Module A should always be positioned in the upper portside portion of the storage sector. Okay. There we go. So you can tell I did something because now it's showing the progress I'm making. This is very elaborate.
Somebody was very proud of their CG work here.
Yeah.
Which, honestly, looks like might be the most impressive part of this game anyway.
Yeah. I don't know. There's an alternate world where the dashing around and the score attack stuff was good.
There's
But that other world is Dino Crisis 2.
I was gonna say there's another world where like this game was a third-person shooter, and potentially a really good one.
Yeah, if this game was like Vanquish, but with dinosaurs. and as far as I'm concerned, that's something I think all games could benefit from.
Being more like Vanquish?
Being more like Vanquish or having dinosaurs.
How could Baldur's Gate 3 benefit from being more like Vanquish?
If there was a dedicated smoking button.
Alright.
You could throw your cigarettes to distract robots. Which is a real thing you can do in Vanquish.
Yep. Did I ever buy the PC version of Vanquish?
That's the version to play.
Apparently I did not. Huh.
You can get it for like $5 on Steam.
Yeah. It should be... Are they doing a Martin Luther King Jr. sale?
Probably not.
They did a capitalism sale.
Yeah, how much longer can this game be? One can only hope. That Dino Crisis 3 is here for our entire lives. It's not that I've played... It's not that there's less of this... There's more of this game than Doom 3. It just feels like there's more.
I mean, Doom 3 was at least...
Doom 3 is at least like a decent video game.
Dino Crisis 1 and 2 are single-sitting games? Would you say that?
Yeah, you can absolutely beat both of those games in a single sitting. Like, yeah, they're 5-6 hours long. Oh, cutscene?
Even first time?
Because
Because a lot of the survival horror games are like, your first time through is going to be significantly longer than any other time.
Dino Crisis 2, I would say, is still a game you could easily beat in one sitting your first time around. Uh-oh.
I wish I could play video games for 5 or 6 hours in a row these days.
My brother gave me
I've got no plans
his
on
chicken
playing
tender.
for turf. Just passing through.
Starting off the year of Dubious whatever correctly. Like, would this game be dubious if it were easy? I feel like if it were easy, it would just be a good technical achievement.
He worked on Resident Evil 6. It's gonna be like that. Also, I had myself muted when I made the joke about Regal Domain, so I'm gonna make it again. You get that for free.
I'm on the best Doom 2 map, the Chasm. What if you took Doom's controls and made your character run across platforms that are like 2 pixels wide?
Wow, Justin, that sounds
and you have
great.
to take right corners over them. Not as bad as Dino Crisis 3, but it is bad. Anyway. So...
If you could put any game in space, what game would you put in space? What game would you give a Jason X treatment to?
I don't know. Let's see.
Would Dishonored be better in space?
I mean, we called that game Prey.
Where's my sci-fi Fire Emblem game? Still anime waifus, but, okay, yeah, sure, that's just Super Robot Wars.
Assassin's Creed.
In space. Exactly. What historical event happens in space that requires you to, shank people?
They can just make one up. It doesn't matter at this point.
Yeah. Or you just say, it's the precursor civilization. Actually, the ones behind, yeah. Listen, it's about faking the moon landing as the Templars. There. I did it. You're welcome, America.
We could have a Castlevania in space. And you just fight Dracula on the moon or something.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Dracula put his castle on the moon.
Yeah.
The next...
Belmonts can't bother me here.
Ha 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 ha! Yeah. Armstrong Belmont.
But actually, I think it'd be good if we had some more RPG-ass RPGs in space. Like, we got that Warhammer game. We got Rogue Trader.
Yeah.
But that's a very
playing
specific
for real
variety of space.
Okay, get this. Okay, what if Oblivion, right?
Uh-huh.
But it's in space.
That would be a good game.
Yeah, that'd be a neat idea, huh?
Uh-huh.
The
No way
next
they could fuck that up.
remake Fire Emblem will be more high-tech. Finally, give me Fire Emblem, but there are arquebuses. You're welcome, America.
Are there any, like, fantasy-ish, but 1500s era technology?
I mean, killers.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, like turn-based, like, tactical games, like Fire Emblem. I'm a
Banner of the
pillar.
Maid, baby.
Because that could be a more interesting era to make fantasy out of. Because they had guns, among other things.
That's the Chinese Napoleon tactics game that Mike gifted me,
Oh no.
called Banner of the Maid. And it's about Napoleon's younger sister, Pauline, saving France.
Great. Sounds historically accurate.
Also, I just want to point out, this is just the Planet 42 site. But instead of a plant, it's a gross dinosaur goo nest. What if I told you there was a hot Bishonen version of Maximilian Robespierre? You know, the architect of the Reign of Terror?
Sounds great.
But what if he was a hot dude?
You know, the history is up to interpretation. That's a joke.
Yeah, I understand. Christ. I'm taking so much damage. Anyway, Regal Domain, that's like when they do ad breaks on Critical Role, right?
See, here's the thing. I chuckled this time. Not because I understand the joke, but because you just keep repeating it.
No, because I was muted the last time I made that joke.
I remember hearing you say it.
I was muted
In stream.
on stream, not on Discord. Anyway, Sam Regal's the one who does the ad reads, usually. And he has done some jingles.
I did not have the patience to watch a real play show. Like, I tried to watch a little bit Critical Role a few times. And some of their, like, highlights are genuinely funny, but
is the game really expecting me to manually aim at that thing? Cause I ain't fucking gonna do that. It's fine. Everything's fine.
perfect way to end a good day.
Yeah. I'm doing this because I want to, Justin!
Okay.
What else am I going to use with original Xbox emulation? That I can't just play on my Series S.
See, I had a joke game in mind to mention, but I can't remember the name of it. Like, it starts with a P, and then my brain just crapped out. Pariah.
Wow. Wow, that's a deep pull.
I don't know why that came to mind, but that's what came to mind.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. Haven't thought about Pariah in a hot minute.
Probably like 20 years.
See, I was gonna say SVC Chaos, but actually, you can emulate that very easily. Because it's a Neo Geo game.
Let's go look at how well Pariah works. Now that I've brought it up.
Oh yeah, SMT9.
Playable.
Yeah, you're right. That's probably the one, right?
On
The
SMT9.
SMT game that only came out on the Xbox in Japan.
Yeah, that sounds like a weird thing.
Lot of weird Japan-only games on the original Xbox. Like a lot of them. Which is impressive for a console that no one bought there.
I mean, Microsoft did try.
Oh, they did. I mean, that's
pretty hard.
That's why all those JRPGs are on the 360.
Like Blue Dragon and Lost Odyssey and all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, and I'm going to once again throw this thread out into the universe. What if the games I picked this year for Off the Deep End were all Mistwalker games? Hey, Borgmaster, you want to play Blue Dragon?
Isn't that game just a grind fest?
So the actual problem with Blue Dragon is that it's Sakaguchi trying to make a Dragon Quest game and failing. That's the actual problem with Blue Dragon. Is that it's kind of just, hey, you tried to make one of the job system Dragon Quest games. And it's like 60 hours long.
I don't know most Dragon Quest games, as someone who's never finished one.
They're all a little long.
Aren't they usually
Except for
100 hours
one.
or two? I know Dragon Quest 7 is supposed to be obscenely long.
Yeah. But Dragon Quest 11, that's just a good time.
Yeah, only the music didn't irritate the hell out of me.
Yeah. Well, you know, you can listen to the orchestral... Oh. You're telling me the orchestral score is also bad?
When I was playing Dragon Quest 11, the original launch, near the day it came out,
The PS4 version? Yeah.
No, I played the PC version.
Oh.
And I wound up turning the music all the way down at some point, and that just didn't feel right, and I wound up not playing anymore. I might buy that deluxe edition at some point, and
It's a good time!
Oh no, I was enjoying everything except the fucking music. And I found that so grating I had to turn it off. Also, the 3DS version of Dragon Quest 8, which I played a fair bit of.
Hugo.
Congratulations, you did it. You beat the boss. You
I did
defeated.
it. I beat the boss. This giant fleshy orb.
Oh my god. Patrick, Mother is trying to jettison the sector you're in. Hurry! You have to get out of there.
What?
I love it when the evil computers are called Mother. Hey, what's up, guys? My name's Patrick Crisis. Oh, good.
By the way, ZP, hi. How are you doing?
Oi, it ain't me, ZP. Everybody keeps saying that. It's me, Gino, that Pinguino Greco, here to talk about me cardery.
Oi!
Channel Fireball and Magic the Gathering.
Oi,
You know,
let me tell you what it's like being an
Brayden, you could
Italian
pick me next
American.
card game from me cardery. How does that feel? It's a deal. What should I play next? With me Earl Grey tea and me
You
crumpets.
should, Gino, you should play this game. It's called, Black Book.
What's the topic of this black book?
It's a
me
card
mates been talking
game.
about it. Oh? Well,
It's a
I
deck
remember
building
when
roguelite.
Can I create decks?
You sure can, but it's based on Slavic mythology.
I don't know anything about me Slavic history. Is that a problem?
Now you have to, like, disingenuously try to be like, yeah, well, listen.
It's just the last time you guys recommended me a game, you told me to play them Tales of games, and they're okay, but, you know, they ain't me Final Fantasy. I expect better production values with the genre. I'm not like you and that ZP who have low standards for your video games, especially
See,
your RPGs.
you started Cockney,
Yeah,
and
she's
now
still there.
you're turning into Ringo Starr.
Did he actually say that? I expect Tales to have Final Fantasy production values.
No. But he does
Okay.
point out how, plain that game looks. Which, fair.
I mean,
Anyway,
yes, but also
ZP,
that was kind
Got
of...
me cards. That game doesn't have no card minigame. And let me tell
well-
you something, I feel the collectible issues with the whole cooking stuff, it just feels fiddly.
Why would I want to load this subsystem when there's no cards in it,
Gov?
bruv? Yes, Tales of Arise exists, but that was $20 instead of $5.
I got me wife to care for, and me dogs. I got
Boy,
two
me
dogs.
wife and me dogs and me small business.
I'm in a happy relationship, unlike them two.
Also, yeah, listen. If Mento ever heard the things I said on stream, heard our bad British accents, he'd probably stop being our friend, and that would make me sad. Because I love Mento.
Wait, you can't be racist towards the British.
But also, yeah, you can't be racist towards the British. It's fine.
Oh, hey, looks like Gino dropped in. I'm here. So how goes the Dino Crisis?
Okay, let me tell you about this video game.
What did Gino talk about?
He was just talking about how, you know, I watched this show that none of you recommended to me, and I hate it.
Oh, really?
I just don't trust any of your recommendations.
I one of these days.
I'm just glad he's watching Toradora, okay?
Yeah, he's watching something good, but he's gonna end up watching Kill la Kill.
Is he?
I don't know. That seems like something that would be like, everybody
but he knows
saw.
what we think about that show.
Like, me friends talk about how it's women's empowerment.
I don't think either you nor I speak that way about that thing.
No, but you know, it would be something that he sees on a forum post, and then he interprets that as law, and then complains to us that we
But
advise
actually,
him
anime's bad?
Yeah.
Always has been.
Also, yes, always has been.
Kind of like video games.
I disagree. There are some good video games.
Kind of like music.
Oh yes, all music is terrible. There's no good music out there.
Yep, there's no music. No music.
Listen,
Uninvented.
one of my favorite things are the genre of people who are like, you know, the music in my day is so shallow and empty. That's why I only listen to Johnny Cash or something.
Those people do not. Those people only ever listen to like the top 40 on the radio and never try to dig into anything deeper.
Video games were bad for a while, but now they're good again. Yes, this is true.
I don't
When
know. I
were
think
they
we've gone
bad?
back to them being bad.
Video games were bad between the years, let's say, 2000,
2006 and like
2006,
2015,
15, yeah.
16. We're gonna say 16.
Yeah.
Like that decade.
That's,
Basically
that's my new hot
between.
take.
Basically between Oblivion and Doom 2016, everything else was bad.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but Witcher 3 is bad.
It's true. The Witcher 3, bad.
Awful. Trash.
Yeah.
Bloodborne only runs at 30 frames per second, so it's not any good either.
Yeah.
Okay, Matthew Roy.
You know, this doesn't look good on my monitor. This doesn't look good on my ultra wide. Oh, Jesus Christ.
This looks great.
Platforming, huh?
And a damage floor to make you. Oh, and there's insta-kill lasers at the end of the platform.
Oh, so this is
I don't
why
know
the
if they're
music-
No, they're not.
I don't know if they're insta-kill, but
So this is why this game reviewed so poorly.
I mean, I think it's like, if this, once again, if this game was behind the back, but still moved as fast, I think it would be a very different experience.
I should clarify, I don't think Witcher 3 is a bad game.
I should clarify, The Witcher 3 is one of my favorite games of the previous decade. It got me to like open world stuff again. Briefly.
I need to replay it. I never played the DLC, and
No, the DLC is the best part.
DLC's
I
best
know. I
part.
bought it. I haven't played it.
God.
Let me tell
But
you
I have
about
not-
old
I haven't
old
really-
gear Van Everett.
Yeah, Roses of yeah, that DLC's good, man.
I bought it and then spent most of last year playing CRPGs and only finishing a few of them.
Wow, me too.
The ones I actually intended to finish, to be fair.
Let me tell you, Pillars of Eternity, hell of a game.
Uh-huh. I agree. One of the ones I finished. Not last year, but I have finished it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the
Baldur's
second
Gate
best
2.
DLCs.
Remember when I got
Baldur's Gate.
mad enough at the main pod playing Pillars of Eternity 2 that I
Strong
played
armed
through
your
all
way
of
into a
Pillars
podcast.
1 and 2?
You also cyberbullied Gino to get you on the podcast.
I didn't. No, Gino asked me to come on so they could cyberbully me.
I mean, M like that.
Yeah.
I mean, Gino said he liked it too.
What if I asked Gino to play Path of Exile? Now that's a game that
He'd
would
be like,
pain
yeah, so it's
Gino.
like you just click on things and they dive, right?
But
You just
Gino,
do this
what
for
about your
300 hours?
sphere grid? It's back. Your
It's
beloved
got a,
sphere,
yeah, it's got a
grid is
spear
back.
grid.
Oh. And then he's like, oh, I'm on board now. Listen, I wrote multiple paragraphs about Gothic today.
Okay.
Did you play Gothic too?
Did you fucking burp? Anyway,
ZP has no filter. He's just
Wait,
very rude.
I thought I muted because I'm eating ravioli with
You
cheddar
always
cheese.
think you're muted, though.
I think this button's broken.
okay.
Can you not interact with that computer terminal?
Nope, I need a security pass.
Oh, yay. Keycard hunt's always the best part of video games.
You were saying, Gothic.
Gothic. I also put Panzer Dragoon Saga on that list.
Uh-huh.
Because, I don't know if you know this. I think that game might be exemplary. I know we technically rated Entry and Odyssey higher, but I think Panzer Dragoon might be, like, the game. If I were to, like, say one game we played last year that I think people should touch.
The double Big Mac's coming back to McDonald's?
The Big Mac is coming back to McDonald's?
No, the double Big Mac. This is where each layer of meat has double patties.
Why would you need that?
God, that sounds awful.
Listen, I'm not even against a Big Mac.
But what if it had more meat? I know you want that meat.
It
I know
already
you
has
wanna
two.
bite into
It
that
already has two
juicy
patties.
meat. Well, what if it had 4?
That's too much. That's too much hamburger.
What if it had 4 patties? What do you mean back? Oh, no. The double Big Mac was discontinued in the United States. Maybe it's still over there in your socialist Canada with Trudeau, but it was discontinued in the States.
Yeah, Justin Land, they call it.
I'm glad they named an entire country after me.
Hey, it works for Rhodesia.
God, it's a deep cut. National deep cut.
That's not a country anymore, nor should it ever be ever again. It's where Zimbabwe is.
How much Armor Core is on your list?
I
That's a
just
good
put the
point.
entire series as
Oh,
one
okay.
entry. I did that cheating.
How many horror games are on your list?
None.
Okay.
Because, and I also put all of the Legacy of Kain games as one entry. Except Blood Omen 2, which is bad.
Mm-hmm.
Because
You played the
otherwise
PC
my
version.
list would be like half Armored Core.
Kind of like how, if Sparky Buzz saw how to weigh, he'd just put nothing but Disgaea games on his list.
But only one came out this year.
Yeah, but he's retroactively reviewed them.
And also, hey, credit to Sparky, he also liked Jagged Alliance 3. He's the only other
Hey, that
person I
game's
know
good.
who
Is
played
that
that
game?
game.
Wait, no, that's a 2023 release. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought, what's his name? Phantom.
Oh,
Fuck,
Fanta
so you
also
played it.
liked that game, yes. I mean, if you count Fanta as a person.
Okay. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I apologize. Actually, like, making jokes at Fanta's expense is a functionality thing. I'm stealing his bit right now.
Okay.
It's a beautiful friendship they have.
Only the closest friends are that toxic to each other.
Yeah. Every part of this game looks the exact fucking same.
Uh-huh.
This is making you retroactively appreciate 2, 3 more.
I mean,
No.
Dino Crisis 1 also has a all environments look the same problem.
But it's such a small game in execution.
But that's because it's fully polygonal on the PSX.
Wait, she's not wearing a spacesuit.
Braden.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, this person's totally not wearing a spacesuit. How are they not dead?
This isn't. There's oxygen.
Is this the sassy redhead girl? Or
No, this is
someone
the
else?
mysterious girl.
I forgot to ask. I mean, we've been talking about the reboot Code Geass thing, right?
Uh-huh.
But what about the Gundam Seed Freedom sequel film?
Hey, yo, what's good?
2006 is back, baby.
There was another thing that has recently been announced because, you know, like Anime News Network does. If you don't turn your filters off, you get news about the other side of things. There was a reboot announced for its 20th anniversary that I hate the fact that I know what it is.
What is being rebooted?
They're gonna do a reboot of Boku no Pico.
What?
No.
Don't look it up.
Oh no, I already know what it is.
I know everyone know.
I have been on the internet. I have
Boku no
seen jokes.
Pico is.
We don't need to talk about
We don't
this.
need to talk about it. I only know that thing as in its status as like a joke.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm good. I'm good, actually. Actually, it's not funny. For as much as of a fun killer stance as that is, it's not. And that's all I have to say about that.
But yeah. Turn your
Anyway,
filters on
yeah.
Anime News Network. Maybe.
I
You should
try.
just not participate in anime. That seems like a better decision.
Yeah, I don't follow news about anime, so I'm pleasantly surprised when anime is good instead of bad.
Anyway, Harley, how's 40K Rogue Trader going?
I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3.
I've heard of it.
Oh, shit!
Cool.
Okay.
Mostly because M's playing Rogue Trader. And because we share libraries, only one of us can play it at a
Can you
time.
look over
Don't
skirt?
worry.
Can you
No.
look over skirt? Can you look
I'm
over
not gonna
skirt?
hurt you. What's your name?
What's this
But I'm
mysterious
playing
girl?
a Karlak run, trying to be as good a person as I can.
Ah,
Awesome. Playing
boo!
If you happen to restart that game like you did with Rogue Trader, I always recommend playing that game as a custom character.
I'm gonna play Dark Urge next.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, baby.
Hey,
I wanted to
Where you
specifically do
going?
Karlak as a good run, and then my next run I'm gonna play Dark Urge and just be the worst person imaginable.
She did the hip sway.
That game gives you plenty of opportunities to be an absolute monster.
One of my favorite things about Rogue Trader is just how many role-playing options you have to be the most imperious piece of shit.
The other thing about Baldur's Gate 3, you can respec to anything at any time. So, if you want to play with classes, feel free.
I'm actually playing on the Super Baby Easy mode because I don't care about the combat. But I am a little fucking annoyed. You can't multi-class in easy mode.
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah, you have to be able to.
No. If you're on easy difficulty, you're not allowed to multi-class.
That doesn't make any sense.
What?
No, it doesn't.
Can you multi?
I mean, I want to be 100% clear.
Harley, can you
balance,
change the difficulty?
Yeah, the balance difficulty in that game is actually pretty easy. If you know your 5e, even you should be able to do that with no problem.
I mean, you could absolutely just change the difficulty on the fly, but I'm not gonna fucking change the difficulty every time I level up. And then level up and then change it back.
Or you could just leave it at balance, because it's really not hard. Like, I found that game surprisingly easy coming off of Divinity Original Sin 2 and the previous Baldur's Gates.
Maybe. I don't know, I feel like it's gonna be a pretty big change losing half my hit points.
I wonder if there's a mod you can install to fix that.
Because like, that's one of the things you get on easy mode.
No, not the hit points, but the multi-classing thing.
Maybe. But yeah, you get double hit points as being easy.
You just not like 5e combat, or?
I'm not. So the thing is that I run 5e games all the time in my spare time. So like, I'm literally just playing this game for the story.
Okay.
Which I've been told there is a bit of.
There's quite a lot of it. I think it's overall a very good story.
Yeah, sure. I think that they keep promising that the story will get less awkward in the final 2 acts, but okay, yeah, it's fine.
I mean, they already have added stuff that neither of us bothered to see.
All I will say is, I think that Divinity Original Sin 2 is a bit of a leap to recommend for people who enjoyed Baldur's Gate 3. I think it's worth doing. But boy, howdy, get prepared for finding out that Larian kind of hasn't figured out how to do opening acts until Baldur's Gate 3.
Fort Joy's a great act.
Fort Joy's a terrible act. I completely disagree. It is far too aimless, and it's almost like an immersive sim. Like, I like Fort Joy, but oh my god, it is a weird, like,
I do not.
The mysterious girl is an android.
Aimless nightmare.
Her
thing.
name's
And then,
Karen.
With a C.
Also, I do want to say that I saw that everybody online, basically perma-kept Astarion in their party because he's the only rogue unless you play a rogue.
But you can respect someone.
But also, you don't even have to respect someone.
Also, you don't need a rogue.
Lae'zel can give herself every single skill she has for free.
Braden, put other M on the fucking character action game.
It is.
Hell yeah.
Like, Lae'zel has astral knowledge, which gives her proficiency in all dexterity skills or all intelligence skills once a day.
Or
so
you
like,
could do your... Go ahead.
Well, so like, Lae'zel's my rogue. She picks my locks. She disarms my traps.
Telling me that Mother is the actual birth mother of all
I mean, you could also do the thing where you just respec Shadowheart's attributes to have good dexterity. Because the way they've got her spec normally means she ain't gonna be hitting anything.
What do you mean?
How far in the game are you? Oh, you're on easy.
I'm level 4.
Okay. Because on
Oh, wait, hold up. Actually, yeah, I'm just now looking at this. Why is Wisdom her highest stat?
Oh, she's a cleric.
No.
Yeah, it should still be second highest. She needs a strength or a dex stat to actually do combat.
No,
Well, yeah,
you
her
can
basic
just cast
strength-
Sacred Flame.
Yeah, her basic strength is
What's wrong?
13
You
and
could also
13.
use Bless when you get it.
Karen,
Out.
wait!
Yeah. But
I'm just gonna say that this chick's outfit,
She's a robot.
yeah, but still, like it's like
It's a
a
lot.
paper bag, a plastic bag.
Whomst among us?
Also, in cutscenes, I really feel like your male character, we can really see the outline of his dongus.
Tell me more.
Listen, man.
Saying you don't
People
wanna
are horny.
see the outline of his dongus.
I feel like they put a little too much detail on this man's
Why are you inspecting?
Because it's right there. It's in my face.
I haven't even paid any attention
Uh-huh.
to it.
This is the homosexual agenda I've heard so much about.
Anyway, Harley, you're getting food.
I mean,
we
I can wait
want me
a
to tell you
moment.
what we had for dinner?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, yeah, Shadowheart's attributes are not great. Maybe redo a lot of those. Make her useful, if you want to use her.
I mean, she's useful.
I mean, he is playing it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter on easy.
But also, she does buffs and stuff. She's a cleric.
Yeah, but
I don't
the
need her to
concentration mechanic in that game made buffs far less useful to me. I
mean,
really
that's
don't
just-
like concentration.
That's
I
just
know.
how 5th edition is.
I know. I really came to hate concentration. in
Yeah,
the game.
Justin. What class are you playing in our
I
D&D game
know.
again? Oh, you're
I
a cleric,
know.
huh?
No, that'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Yeah, let me tell you about, oh, what's that? You rolled badly on your concentration? Oh, that bless, it's gone now.
It's not. No. It's not the roll. It's not the roll badly and lost it thing that bothers me. It's the you can only have one buff at a time that really annoys me.
What?
Like you cannot use one person to cast haste and bless.
Oh, is other M going to ever happen? Oh, I should talk to M about that. Where I play Metroid Other M with M. And it's spelled
Anyway,
Metroid Other Emerin. That's a good bit, right?
So the future kid just can apparate platforms out of nothing.
Yeah.
yeah. Haven't you played Mega Man 2?
This didn't have to be a fight, Rugen. Why did you turn around?
Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later.
All right,
to get off to go to sleep.
Oh, bye.
Isn't it?
Ow, he shoved me. That was kind of mean. Well, I thought you could shove people off cliffs in this game.
You absolutely can.
Can.
Every time I've tried to shove someone off a cliff, they've never actually fallen.
Well, if you really like shoving people off cliffs to their deaths, might I recommend Dark Messiah?
Dark Messiah of Might and Magic.
It's a piece of shit game, but it does that one thing. Oh, this camera angle is atrocious.
Yeah, it is, huh?
Like, this is genuinely one of the worst camera angles I think you've ever encountered. Hey!
Hey!
Alright, I'm gonna go get some food. I'll be right back.
Also, I feel like this guy's got a
What's
butt
wrong,
groove on his... Like, everyone's got a butt
Mother
groove.
said not to get too close to you.
Like, this is, like, one step away for, like, contoured
How
butt
is that
armor for,
possible?
like, from,
Uh-huh,
like,
tell me
frame.
more.
How did Mother tell you that?
Why did
Answer
Mother
me.
tell you that?
How did you contact Mother?
How did you contact Mother?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you.
She's upset and does
But
not
you don't
trust
have to
you.
obey Mother.
She's a robot.
Mother is acting recklessly, totally out of control.
I mean, this is not terrible FMV.
No.
To tell you the truth, Karen, when I first
Why
met
are you in space? I look away.
you reminded
and
me
you're
very
standing
much
in
of my
space
younger
now?
sister.
It's a hologram.
See how you two look alike? Our parents died when we were still really young, so it was always just the two of us. She got sick and died 3 months ago. I was too busy with work at the time, and I
Man
didn't get
bud.
to see her while she was alive. So when I look at you,
They shot that man's ass and framed it like we're playing, like we're watching Secon no
like I should
Quasar.
protect
Look
you.
at that dongus.
like I should have.
Actually,
protected my
I'm gonna
own sister.
maybe it was the lighting that last time. It looked a little flat.
What?
Why are we hugging? Why are you hugging the robot?
Because oh no! Mother is angry.
Mother doesn't want you to bone the robot?
Come on, we gotta get out of here. Captain!
Mother is supplying an excess of energy into the room. At this rate, it's gonna blow. Just give us a little time to locate the energy regulator outside the ship. Hang in there.
I'm on it.
Okay, now we're playing as. Proceed to Ozymandias' Outer Wall 2.
My name is Ozymandias.
Yes.
Even I know I mispronunciated that.
It's like the fun, I believe it's the fun Greek spelling of, Ramses is Ozymandias.
I know Ozymandias from the poem.
Yes, go on. How do you feel about Shelley?
I read Xanadu, which was him just tripping on drugs while writing a poem about what he thought China was like.
I mean, I'm pretty sure most modern pressure cookers actually just can't be opened if they're under pressure.
I don't know. I've got a pressure cooker, rice cooker thing, and it can do things. Oh, you don't mind it when Harley accidentally forgets to unmute, and then you can hear some weird conversations, but when I forget to mute, it's a crime
Freeze
against
laser.
humanity?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna say yes.
You've insulted me, Brayden. You've
Because
insulted
Harley isn't doing it on purpose.
Do you think I have a single malicious bone in my body?
Yes.
How many malicious bones are in my body?
How many bones are there in the human body?
Hundreds.
A lot.
It's been raining a lot, and it's cold. So maybe I'm in a bad mood. But it's not because I hate you. I love you.
Alright, I need you to start playing adventure games again.
Why?
Give you an outlet.
Damn.
I've been playing I've been going through Zom's Lair, and boy howdy, I'm gonna say February is when I'm gonna start playing, like, some stuff. Should I play Burn Cycle?
No. Vinny Caravel
He really-
already played plenty of that game.
Yeah, but he
Really?
didn't finish it.
He really hit you with, you need a hobby again.
I've been trying to get Discworld more working. Like, that game's weird.
I
That's
found
also
an iron flask.
A 99 Windows game, so you have to kind of like run it through a residual VM emulator, which I don't. How do you feel about late 90s pre XP PC games?
Oh, if you're saying that perhaps, let's say games that are pre-DirectX 7 or 8 are
Yeah.
just,
A nightmare?
a little rough.
Yeah. Like, I'll say this. In fact, we will drop this gauntlet right now. If ever GOG were to announce that Descent to Undermountain was being legally added to their database, we would drop everything to play that fucking game.
Yes.
That might actually be, like, the game where we will drop everything to cover it.
I would pay exactly $9.99 to play
Descent to
from
Undermountain.
Descent
Descent
to
from
Undermountain legally. You heard it here, GOG.
Make it happen.
Make it happen, CD Projekt. What else you gonna do? Remake The Witcher?
Try to avoid being bought by Sony. They actually
Make
did
people
announce
like Cyberpunk?
that. I don't know. Like Phantom Liberty was actually good. No joke.
Oh, that's neat. That's a neat item. I don't think I'm gonna. I guess I'm not wearing anything else. Where did it go? Oh, you have it. Give that to Karlak. Karlak, you can equip.
I just
Reasons
gotta say,
Grass.
I like Karlak as a nice foil to other characters that are in your party.
Because she's just, like, unambiguously good and wants to do the right thing.
Yeah. And everyone else has like, I think I said this on my GOTY blog. I think the reason why I am less impressed with the ensemble nature of the cast is because, as I said on my GOTY blog, I feel like at this point it's like everybody has a hidden trauma that you need to pick away on their facade to get the trauma. And it feels like grief and trauma pornography.
Well, the weird
I
thing
realized-
about, the weird thing about Baldur's Gate 3 is that every single character has at least 2 backstories. Will has like 4.
And they're not nice and positive.
And you know, that's because they want to give these characters
In quotations,
pathos.
depth.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me
But
wrong,
it's like-
the characters are good. But it is just, I don't even want to say like one note, it's just, it really is just like, everybody doesn't want to talk about the fact that they were either abused or someone in their life, in their past
Or
died.
how they're level 1 characters with the backstories of
Yeah, it's just like,
seasoned adventurers, and the way they excuse that is the tadpole did it.
also that.
Listen, there are things that BG3 does
Hungry
with
again?
its cast that I think are kind of whatever.
Are you fucking hungry already?
But on the other hand,
I'm almost
I
done.
know the I think the way they handled Jahira is really good. Minsk,
Yeah, sure.
why? I don't know why Minsk is in that game, but
Yeah,
but
mean,
Jahira's great. Look,
they had
because
to
she's
put
like,
in
you
characters.
crazy kids.
They had to put in the characters that made it a Baldur's game.
Yeah.
That's just a scimitar. I don't think anyone should have used a scimitar. Here, eat this scimitar, Gale.
I will never forget people being angry that on RPG Codex. I noted Den of Bad. Hey, Brayden, would you be surprised to hear that the people on RPG Codex,
The
their
people on the
community
RPG
were
Codex
not
didn't like
super
a thing
happy
with
with
women.
Baldur's Gate 3. With Baldur's Gate 3. And I'll never forget. I think it actually got locked because it was even too toxic and nonsense.
Too toxic for the RPG Codex.
But he was, this game doesn't have drits. This game bullshit.
How many of Vector the Dead Wife? Not that many.
All Baldur's Gate games must have the drits because Drow cool. But they gave the Drow, not drits.
Listen, the next time I play BT3, I'll learn what Minthara's deal is.
Otherwise, you just like fucking piss them off and then have them leave.
What if I told you that apparently you can now get Minthara and Halcyon in the same card?
What? Oh, that's just her animations when she's shooting. She just jiggles her butt.
Yeah, they made it so that they fixed it so that if you knock Minthara out in Act 1, she actually shows back up in Act 2 in prison, and if you free her, she joins your party.
Which, that's great.
Also, but I don't want it.
She's a paladin.
Yeah, but come on. Look, I'm the type of person who
I don't actually know anything about Minthara.
I don't actually I know enough about Minthara. I've said this before, and let's say Lucy from the game Spot
I've heard of this.
disgusted by this. I think you should sell Astarian's ass to the fucking people.
Vampire Hunter?
Yeah, you sell his ass out.
Why would you do that?
Because he's a fucking scumbag.
Yeah.
I'm sick and tired of him saying "Ugh," about every decision that I
But
make.
he's,
So I fucking
but
sold
he's
him the
great.
fuck out. I sold him the fuck out.
What if I told you
Tired of
I
him.
did the exact same thing?
Because I got sick and tired of him scoffing at literally every single decision that I made. So I sold him the fuck out.
Give me all of your spell scrolls so I can feed
Nope,
them to
I
my
keep-
wizard.
Yeah. All paladins are basically holier than thou.
I believe
Racist.
Minthara is Oath of Vengeance, which makes sense given
Just wants to kill people that aren't aligned with her.
she's mad about being brainwashed.
And
But anyways, no,
wouldn't-
yeah.
And like, who wouldn't be? Realistically speaking, who wouldn't be mad about that?
Scientologists.
I'm sure once they figure it out, they'll be properly angry.
Haha.
Let's ask Leia Ramini how she's doing.
Leah.
Star of Gabriel Knight.
Also,
No, listen, Keldorn's a good paladin because he's an old guy who's like, listen here, you kid. Anyway, are you ready for more zero
Okay,
G
I actually
sequences?
I can't use that. I actually would like to give these to Gale. I can't use that.
God, Gale. Now that's a shitbag character that I love. I love Gale.
Oh, I couldn't stand Gale.
Yeah.
My
but
main character was a wizard, so...
God, he's a complete shitbag. boy, what they do
Gale
with
is
his
a
character
man
at the end.
who absolutely has craft beer he likes.
But what they do with his character at the end, good.
Yeah. Is Bastila a paladin? Basically.
Oh, Bastila sucks.
Also, yes, Bastila
She's
is like, it's not like I like you or anything, Babaka.
And then also, it's like, why aren't you good Jedi like me? And it's like, I'm gonna just loudly judge all the people who know good Jedi.
It's not like I like
Hey,
you
what is
or
the iron
anything.
flask for? Like, should I keep this for something? It's not marked as a quest item.
You should keep the iron flask. It's a consumable, but
But what it do?
so you opened a chest and it had that iron flask, right?
Yeah. Well, okay.
Don't sell the iron flask. Do not
Okay,
sell the iron
I'm
flask.
not
You
selling
actually, it's
I'm
tied
not
to
selling
something, and it's actually kind of a pain in the ass when you actually want to find this organically. Like you're very lucky.
What do you mean I'm lucky? It's in like a static position.
Yeah. A lot of people didn't know that they needed this iron flask for something better.
Oh, so like it would be really hard to go and find it again.
Yeah.
I see. Alright. Lae'zel, I'm gonna
All
give
I
you
will
that.
say is the iron flask is you're not going to probably be interested in using this until like Act 3.
Well, where did I get a suspicious potion?
No, Revan's supposed to be a good Jedi.
Literally
I mean, I
isn't.
like the fact that both KOTOR and KOTOR 2 have... Well, KOTOR 1 has a very comically ill-conceived bad ending. KOTOR 2 doesn't have an ending unless you play the restoration mod. The ending of KOTOR 2
doesn't actually add that much to the overall. It's still
yeah,
Kreia
it's still
telling
just Kreia telling you stories.
I don't want to be like a mean person, but
What?
sorry, fuck. Revan does not turn out to be a very good person if you follow his story into Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Oh no, well, I mean, him and the Jedi Exile get their ass kicked, and then Revan becomes a shitlord.
And then he spends 300 years locked in a room with the Sith Emperor.
It does nothing.
And then the first thing he does when he gets out is try and commit galactic genocide.
Yeah, that checks out.
And also, why we gotta kill the fucking Jedi Exile for like absolutely fridging the Jedi Exile?
Because BioWare didn't make that game.
Captain, there's an escape shuttle out here.
What? There's not much time. Regulate the energy levels first.
Yes, sir.
We live in a world, Brayden, where Obsidian might actually outlive BioWare.
God, man, what are they gonna do when they can't make BioWare games?
No one
I have
really
great
is making
news.
BioWare games anymore.
Greedfall 2,
We
baby!
need to cool off now. Let's move to a safer.
But yeah, like 10 years ago, Brayden, would you have predicted that Obsidian would be in better shape than BioWare? Or Larian?
Larian, absolutely not. Like,
An escape shuttle?
It's in the general vicinity of the rear engine.
Oh, I think we're close to the end of the game. Thank God.
Maybe able to find a way back to Earth. We'll leave
Oh,
the base of operations for now.
shit.
Let's all meet in front of the energy supply sector.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, like,
You stay
Valerian's
here.
made now,
Let me
what,
figure out the
2
best
games
route.
better than all but 1 or 2 of BioWare's games in the past, like, 15 years?
Secure a route to the energy sector. Don't mind me, Microsoft Visual C++ runtime library error. That it's fine.
Did you just fast reload? Or skip a
No,
cutscene?
no. The error pops up, but it doesn't actually.
Okay.
Do either of you happen to remember where you find the fucking gem that opens the Necromancy of Thay book?
Not off the top of my head.
Fuck.
Isn't it in the cave where you find it?
That's what I thought, but I checked that whole place from top to bottom.
No. You need to... You have to examine a well in the Blighted Village. You have to use,
So Act
investigation. You have to use investigation or throw a coin in there.
Examine a well. Alright, well there's a well.
Use investigation or throw a coin in the well. I think you're gonna end up in a weird system or level where there's just nothing but phase spiders. So have fun with that.
I love phase spiders. They're like,
Especially
what if
during that-
spiders?
They're kind of a tough opponent, especially where you are.
I'm playing on easy mode.
Oh right, fuck. Man, like,
Hey, some of these are not spiders. Some of these are eder caps.
have fun with that.
I mean, aren't ettercaps just spiders with only 2 legs?
Oh, it's been. I just realized. Yeah, like, fucking. Dragon Age Inquisition was 10 years ago.
Uh-huh, this November, Dragon Age Inquisition will be 10 years old.
It's been 10 years since BioWare made at least a video game that was not.
That people liked,
Bad.
like, was
Like,
critically...
I did not like. I
I
was
don't
not
like
a
that
huge
game,
fan.
yes.
But. I would not say. I'm not a fan of BioWare. That post. God. Post Mass Effect 2?
Would PS2 Monster Hunter 1 be on the wheel of Dubious character action? I'd consider it. Because that's the when they hadn't figured out the controls for Monster Hunter.
No, yeah, like, it's been 10 years since BioWare made a good game.
Yeah, that's because, people want to be one guy.
Mm-hmm. Like, I don't count Mass Effect Legendary Edition as a game. Like, I don't want to diminish, like, what it takes to make a definitive or remastered edition of a video game. And,
You
know,
want to be multiple guys? Let me tell you about this video game. It's called
being able to
Yakuza
play-
Infinite Wealth.
being able to play Mass Effect 1 with the film grain and have a stable frame rate is kind of a cool thing.
Excuse me, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. It's coming out next week or something. It has parties, it has RPGs, it has VTubers who are also real human women.
Now, what if you replace the hostess clubs with VTubers?
Okay, but what if a VTuber was a hostess club?
Yeah.
And her name is K-Song.
Yeah.
And she is a huge fan of the series and actually got the audition.
I remember when Sega got all of those professional wrestlers from New Japan Pro Wrestling for a video game.
I'm nodding my head. Listen, there's the very handsome, very buff man, whose name I forget. Shinsuke Nakamura, is that it?
No, he's the one with the funny rock star hair.
Okay.
The big buff guy is Hiroshi Tanahashi.
Okay.
Or Kazuchika Okada.
Okada is the guy I'm thinking of. He's very handsome.
The Rainmaker.
And I'd consider myself straight.
Have you seen the his entrance video for New Japan Pro Wrestling where he comes out with a giant Buster Sword and there's an animatronic dinosaur behind him?
Yeah, that sounds great. I don't know. I hate this mini-map so much.
But it's got the 3D.
Let me talk about this video game, Persona 3 Reload, also coming out this month, inexplicably. Because, hi, my name is Sega. What if I put two super long JRPGs out within a few weeks of each other?
Mm-hmm.
Because Sega's a smart, well-run company. I want to beat the multiple guys is my favorite Maso Core platformer from the odds.
I know this place. I watched M fight this for like 4 hours.
Like a Dragon is not on Game Pass. Persona 3 Reload is. But like a Dragon Infinite Wealth is not on Game Pass this time. Probably because, I don't know if you know this, that last game did quite well.
Well,
In Arcalad 2, you punched a kid in the mouth to dissuade him from joining the Resistance? Yes. As you should. He's like, okay, I'm gonna watch this entrance video. Oh yeah, this guy! Look at this large man!
Oh, do the regular phase spiders not actually teleport?
What? Holy shit! There's an animatronic dinosaur!
I fucking told you there was an animatronic dinosaur while eventually he will be carrying a giant Buster Sword.
What? Why can't American wrestling be as good as Japanese? This man has a Buster Sword.
Look at his hair.
His hair is amazing.
He has a Twitter and it's
God,
called
he's a beautiful man.
Rainmaker_Chaos. Yeah, Japanese wrestling's great.
Anyway, yeah, no. Listen, when a kid's like, I want to fight the Empire, you're like, go home, kid. Make sure you live for all of us. That's what I'm going to do when I join the Resistance. Is I'm gonna punch a child. So the dinosaurs are bioengineered dinosaurs that were created by a rampant AI. Stop me if you've heard this one before. It's not time travel fuckery like in the first two. Yeah, these are genetically engineered prime dinosaurs. Of course.
Did you ever read? Did you ever read the Jurassic Park book?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
The
did.
Face Fighters do telephone.
Yeah, the books are way more violent.
And it's a Michael Crichton book, so they cuss a lot.
Well, I mean, like, so I think it's crazy how in the book they reveal that John Hammond just casually invented, or his company just casually invented cloning technology in like the 60s, and then instead of selling that shit to the government for $100 billion, just sat on it for 20 years.
Yeah, to make
grow
dinosaurs. What else would you do with that technology?
Fucking sell it to the government.
Yeah, but the government doesn't want to make dinosaurs.
They could have used it to cure cancer.
I've seen the Michael Bay's classic film The Island. I know what happens if you get human cloning. Ewan McGregor and Scarlett Johansson have to escape. Anyway, you have my condolences. I will not be running a Mass Effect 3 5e campaign.
Oh, shit.
Listen, my class is a Renegade, and my only ability is roll 1d20 plus charisma to shove a guy off a ledge.
Yeah, I gave the Star Wars homebrew 5e thing a shot. It's fine. You can be an Elcor. Okay.
Yeah, but Elcor... if we're being proper to the lore of Mass Effect, then an Elcor would have terrible combat ability.
What about Blasto?
Yeah. Can I be a Hanar?
Can I be a Hanar?
Can I be like, this one...
Does not deserve life.
This one did not deserve life. This one
Can I be
wishes
Blasto?
to crawl in the dungeon in order to find sustenance. Can I play as Vinny Caravella's memory of what he remembers Mass Effect to be? Because that's the actual Mass Effect class I want to play as. Okay. Yeah, okay, I can be a Volus. Okay, 10 out of 10. Anyway, these camera angles, huh?
Hello, Gale. I'm gonna make you read
Oh,
the evil book.
no.
Wait, what?
Oh, God. Okay, I have 80 seconds to get all the way up there.
Ah, yeah, timed mission. They're
Hey,
doing a Metroid.
you've seen these camera angles.
Mm-hmm. It's like they're doing a bad Metroid Prime. But Metroid Prime was already bad.
Uh-huh. Go on. It's not a good first-person shooter.
It's not a good first-person shooter. This is. I now would like to retract what I said because this is insulting to Metroid Prime. My statements are an insult to people's intellects. Oh boy. Wow, you sure did lose like 3 seconds because that platform took forever to spawn. Oh. Oh, that's a doozy, Brayden.
Okay, I did it.
Okay. Wow.
It was a good idea to have Gale be the one doing this.
I would honestly rather replay Bionic Commando than this. And I'm not talking about Rearmed or the original. I'm talking about the 360 PS3 game.
Yeah. Hey man, Rearmed is great. I bet it's still great.
Rearmed 2, less great.
Rearmed 2, they added a jump button and ruined it.
Sure did. Sure did.
What has Simon Vickland done recently?
Let me check.
Because I remember the Bionic Commando Rearmed soundtrack being a fucking banger.
Alright, Simon Vickland has is still doing freelance video game work, but is a composer and sound designer for the Payday series. Of course he
that's
followed
right.
that studio. He followed that studio to Payday. Yep.
Yeah, sure.
Oh shit! He has done the music.
So, what did that actually do?
Do what?
I read through the entire book. Oh, I got +1
Oh, he also did
on
GTFO.
wisdom saves and wisdom ability checks.
Okay, so, the dinosaurs are clones with human DNA in them in order to, have, a species that can survive cosmic radiation.
Oh, okay. So we're solving that problem. So, this is where Brayden judges me. Not for my character, but for other reasons. So I was at a skeptical conference.
Uh-huh.
And someone from NASA was there.
Uh-huh.
And the person from NASA was talking about, someone asked them, was like, well, aren't you on the project that's trying to get someone to Mars? And it's like, yes, I am. Have you solved the radiation problem? Like the solar radiation problem? And he's like, yeah, we got about 90% of the way. And the way that I'm pretending to be the NASA person. And he was basically saying, yeah, you know, a lot of engineering problems, we talk about getting past 10% because the first 90% of solving a problem is not easy, not hard, but you can get through it. And then you hit the 10% wall. And with us at NASA, we've hit the 10% wall, and we think it would be more cost efficient just to make the rockets go faster rather than solve the problem. So The objective is to get them on Mars, have them play around for a little bit, come back before you get cancer from the solar radiation. That's the solution.
Fair enough.
So no, yeah. You can't actually stay outside of the protection of Earth for too long, otherwise you will die of cancer.
Space
DNA
cancer.
all messed up. All messed up.
Okay, but what if
And this is a big what and a
we
big if.
built a really, really big sunblock shield?
You know, I have a feeling that this would also help us with the global warming problem.
All right, terraforming. What is it?
Isn't it?
Let's
I played-
terraform.
I played the board game Terraforming Mars. That's a documentary, right?
Please stop suggesting the plot of Highlander 2. Is that the plot of Highlander 2?
I guess so, yeah.
Ask me anything about the Highlander series.
Brayden, what do you think the Highlander movies are about?
So the first one is about, I believe it's Christopher Lambert. And there can only be one.
Yep.
And Clancy Brown is there having a good time. And then, Sean Connery's like, there can only be one.
Now, remember, what race is Sean Connery's character?
I'm not Scottish, I'm Egyptian.
You got it. I'm actually touched that you know that. That first Highlander movie is good. Everything after Highlander 1, not good. They made a lot of Highlander stuff.
Yeah, well, there's, you know, that Jaguar CD game is playable now. You know, the important stuff.
Like, they got most of the original cast, and then also Michael Ironside and, like, Alan Rich and Virginia Madsen for the second movie. And also, Highland 2 is just... Highland 2 is maybe the most disrespectful sequel to a movie ever made.
That's impressive.
Arbitrary should now summarize The Raven.
Highlander the Raven. I have no idea what that even is. Okay, I need to change the power core, which means I'm going to have to do that stupid fucking fan thing again.
Oh, okay, I'll ask you this. What do you think The Crow is about?
A tragic accident involving Bruce Lee's son.
Okay, but also, what do you think that the story of...
It's about a guy who comes back as a revenant and does vengeance. Can I even go back down? The answer is yes. Alright, I'm gonna look relax. We've reached this point of the night where my patience has run thin.
You're very close to the end, based
I know.
on what I'm seeing. So you're just gonna grin and bear it.
I'm looking this up because I want to be done with this. Let's see.
Imagine that you're like minutes away. Not hours, minutes.
Okay.
What was the solution? Tell me
There
the
was a
solution.
set of stairs I missed.
Just tell me the solution to this
There was a
puzzle.
set of stairs I missed.
That's not a puzzle.
You're a puzzle. So yeah, today instead of I finally got ADHD medication again.
Oh,
And,
right. There's a giant shortage of ADHD medicine.
And instead of using that power to you know focus on like you know applying for jobs or writing a resume or something, yes, of course. I wrote most of my best of 2023 that didn't come out in 2023 list. I wrote multiple paragraphs about Gothic.
I'm gonna go bed. Have a
All right, good night, Harley.
Just
May
be
your
mean.
dreams be filled with whatever it is you like to dream about.
I don't know.
Financial independence.
How are those cats doing?
A debt-free life.
I should ask him to take more cat pictures. Because we're coming up on the 1-year anniversary of me adopting my cat son, then having a panic attack, and him becoming my roommate's cat. And I miss him.
Feel bad for they're really doing this. Living their lives as they think they need to live it. Carnivores trying to get them some meat. And then
No,
a guy
this
with
is
a
the
laser gun
computer's fault.
I'm a computer. Down.
Stop all the downloading. You ever think about how those videos are like prehistoric.
Yeah, I know.
There are college graduates out there who were not alive when those Venture films happened.
Yeah, the last time we were streaming, we were talking about, we were making jokes about the Suzaku
Yeah.
video. I rewatched that after a conversation.
Yeah.
I'm in the soup store. Why are you buying clothes in the soup store?
It was very funny in 2007.
I mean, yeah. The point was is that Suzaku is a dumb baby.
He's a dumb baby and a war criminal.
What do we think about all the YouTubers quitting in 2024? Well, if you listen to the recent podcast that just dropped, we've got an opening for them.
Oh, that's right, that dropped.
Just dropped. So I guess we can announce this. Our good friend Jeff has announced that he's stepping away from the Off the Deep End
He'll
podcast.
still be around for your FF podcasts.
He will be around for the FF podcast, and he said that, you know, if we pick something especially that leaps out to him, he may make appearances, but he will not be editing the podcast, and he will not be
hosting. The podcast.
Braden will be taking...
I will be hosting the podcast and editing it. Me.
If you need help, just talk to M or Jeff. And we're all ears in terms of...
Have I become the Jan Ochoa?
No,
we should ask
because
Jan to be on the podcast.
I've reached out to him. He really is interested in a Pokemon game, but I'm gonna just put it out there. Jan is super busy.
What?
And or stressed.
God, I want to play Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness.
But yeah, surprise, surprise, Jan's kind of stressed out.
Do
Busy.
you think we could get Chip of Chip Cheesem fame?
Hey, what's the worst that's gonna happen?
Yeah,
Someone says no.
Yeah, let's big time John Eyepatch Wolf. He doesn't seem like an RPG guy, or an ORPG as he probably calls them.
But yeah, if you like the podcast and you think that we should inquire about guests, keep us posted.
Yeah.
No, Microsoft 365, I do not want an extra terabyte of data on OneDrive. Fuck off.
But, yeah.
Yeah.
We're not too good to have people, show up.
Yeah. Like,
Can you talk in front of a microphone and make coherent points?
If you can, let us know. If you take notes, we'd love for you to join off the deep end. But yeah, we're
Pokemon
pretty
Coliseum was
open
not
to-
98. Pokemon Coliseum was 2003.
We're pretty open-minded, right, Braden? Like, keeping all of our options wide open.
Well, listen, if this is how you say, and then we should play Sengoku Ransei, I can't.
Hey, shut the fuck up. I'm downloading the good Cryo Dune game. The one from 92.
Because once again, we also just talked about how we're gonna try to cuss less.
Yeah. I mean,
just in
probably
case,
should.
you know, sponsors happen or
So I ended up sharing that podcast to someone who works in radio. And he says, yeah, it's pretty good. Don't actually feel like you need to get rid of your weird bits because oddly enough, that's probably going to get you some pops and like that type of stuff. I have some disappointing news. There was one piece of advice and I said, absolutely not. And I shared this to Gino. He's like, yep, nope, can't do it. is apparently, Braden,
Yeah.
the industry standard is moving podcasts towards the more 40-minute cap.
Gross. Not the podcast. Not my podcasts.
So, not sure how to react to that, but nah, fuck that.
Oh no! What's in the tank?
Because they're trying to mix science fiction with dinosaurs. So there's like a desire to modernize them or make them feel like... I actually remember this in a Game Informer. Is they felt like they needed to make the dinosaurs feel like they have evolved from their prehistoric versions to like being new. Then also it's like, dinosaurs are cool no matter what. I've got some real bangers of Adventure Game planned. I'm just gonna put it out there. There's some real bangers. I want you to see the synergies. Yeah, it's the FMV one where it's like, yeah. It's kind of like when, this is not no insult to Pandemonium, but Jeff made a very good point of like, we should find people who are on the cusp of being really big, but are... But they are already, like, they have the production values and they have the quality of content.
Thanks for coming.
I enjoyed recording a podcast with Cassidy. Brayden, I don't think you're up for editing Cassidy's laugh. What if you lost your mind? Like Cassidy is a very vocal and wonderful person, stronger than all of us.
I'll distract him.
She's
In the
dead.
meantime, on! Get out of here! Fast!
But Captain!
That's an order, soldier!
Captain!
Time for some one-on-one action.
Let's go.
He has 2 games, or he has 2 guns. Maybe it is.
Captain.
Karen.
Patrick.
Karen! Karen!
Oh my god.
No. It's not possible. Karen was...
Didn't we already know she
No.
was a robot?
She was... an android?
But they gave her robot boobies.
That explains how she survived on her own for 300 years. Come on, Patrick. There's nothing we can do here.
They're apparently sticklers for that, because they've got to worry about, like, radio programming.
Is this everything you hoped it would be?
Mm-hmm. And you're one of them.
Yeah, and Capcom fans will excuse a lot. And this is... I don't feel like I know anyone who will go to bat for this game.
Seems bad.
Yeah. They're... What if I told you it has ideas?
You sure seem to use that excuse a lot.
Yeah. No, that's because Dino Crisis 2 is good, Lionheart. I have my PS3 hooked up to the Elgato still. We could play Dino Crisis 2 right now.
But do you?
There's a real chance this is the first uploaded playthrough of this game since 2003. No, I have a PS3 Slim, but I have the digital.
I feel like there's no way that's true, right? Like, there's always somebody. There's always somebody, but it's never you.
Who wants to do the digging?
I'm sorry, I'm too busy looking at the traits to the L4 species.
Elcor get +2 to charisma.
Their base walking speed is incredibly slow, as you might imagine. And they have struggled to walk upstairs.
Enthusiasm. Wow.
But what if I were to tell you that they could one-hand any two-handed weapon? Because they're big.
Is this really going to be the year when I start playing more of those Dracula games?
No.
They get worse.
I know.
That first one was real bad.
And it's the shortest one. I probably have to at least play 2. Probably will play Ankh.
There are some playthroughs all from similar features as this. Yeah, that checks out. Yeah, the YouTube people who play bad video games have absolutely played this game. No, it's the 80 gig model of PS3. It's the second console revision. It's not the top loader.
I have the kind that can play the old game, the older.
Mine can still play PS1 games. It can't play
Yeah.
PS2 games though. And then it obviously can play the PS1 and PS2 games that are available digitally on PSN. But it doesn't have those, it doesn't have them emotions. It doesn't have emotions.
David Cage, not happy.
The emotion et John.
Was that the right David? I don't think enough about
David Cage is, if you're thinking
Video game
about
people.
the Heavy Rain.
Quantic Dream,
Yeah, Quantic Dream Man, yes, that's David Cage.
zombie impregnation. I feel like people sleep on Indigo Prophecy and like he's never done anything even remotely as crazy as the things that happen.
Have you played Beyond Two Souls?
I have not. I watched Joke play most of it though, and it just seemed bad and not really that
It's
crazy.
trying to be 30 different things at once.
But none of those things are. Yeah, that's going for breadth, not depth.
Remember
Like the depth
when
of this
Elliot
zombie man
Page-
impregnating this lady.
Remember when Elliot Page goes to a Navajo spirit ranch and helps these Navajo ranchers?
You know what's really funny is the entire house party sequence happens in the space of like 4 minutes.
Yeah.
They go
yeah.
this whole thing where she shows up and they're just like, "Oh, hey, you're here anyway," and then they leave her alone, and then a guy's just like, "Yo, hey, girl, you want to do something?" And she's like, "Okay," and then, "Oh no, I don't want to," and then everybody is just immediately like, "What if we killed her?" It happens so quickly.
Yeah.
It's just beat, beat, beat.
I would have to figure out how to play that.
I mean,
Yeah, this Mass Effect thing is cool though. I would recommend you look into it at some point. They have a really cool site. It's not just, oh, here, this thing's the mage. They
No, I bet
new
there's.
mechanics and stuff. It's cool.
I've read plenty of, like, very well considered homebrew.
Yeah, trying to implement like some of the actual like mechanics of the game, like being able to like prime an effect and then combo it and explode and wholly new abilities and stuff. It's neat.
Yeah. Anyway, it's finally doing the thing that more video games set in space should do, which is now you're walking on the ceilings.
Oh.
Has this game had a spacewalk yet?
Yeah, it
Okay.
has.
Was it better or worse than this?
I'll say
Yes.
this. This
Was
is
it
not
brief?
the worst game I've played for this feature, but it's pretty rough. Like, look at this.
The issue here is
It's the
the
camera.
camera. Yeah, like I this wouldn't be a problem
If
you
this
just
game
said-
was behind the back, it would be a much better game.
or just stable,
Yeah.
like wherever the camera was pointing from.
But instead, it's the same problem that Devil May Cry 1 has to some degree, but that game is not as vertical or as fast.
It's fairly well. I mean, even then, the platforms are usually set to be done in such a way where it's like, yeah, if you perform a single jump, he will do,
Yeah.
and press forward, he'll just skip it. It's fine.
Oh shit, it's back!
You just can't get enough of
Is
it,
this the
can
big
you?
dinosaur?
It's Big
Well.
Dinosaur.
This is for the captain.
Why did it stop
Enjoy.
there?
Because I had to say, this is for the captain, enjoy.
His name is Regulus?
Yeah.
Reggie?
Boy, it's me, Reggie, on the dinosaur, man.
It's a hard G, it's Regulus.
Listen, anyone who has their name be Regulus, I just assume those people have very strong opinions about, like, women being able to vote, and they all have avatars of, like, marble statue men.
As we've discussed, men are always just thinking about the Roman Empire.
Yeah. Yes, as a man, I'm constantly thinking about, like, what would Seneca think?
I'm just thinking about
In case you're wondering, Seneca is the Roman philosopher who Nero forced to commit suicide.
That sounds familiar. I probably learned that at some point. Haven't thought about it.
Alright, let me tell you about Nero Claudius Augustus.
More than 50 years ago. Oh, boy.
Rome,
I've been out of
it was on
grade school.
fire. You know who's an easy group to blame for the fire? The Christians.
Fuck them.
And we can't feed them all to the lions. Oh, fuck this!
This seems bad.
No, Lionheart. I'm talking about Nero, from, Fate Extra. Also known as Red Saber.
Doomed in space, ...
Ran out of continues.
I don't want to buy any more continues.
That's a really great game over screen.
I'm doomed.
It's descriptive.
Anyway, in terms of, like, I'm
Yeah.
glad to play this from a preservationist standpoint.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you're gonna
Like-
get to the end of this game and never look back.
Oh no, I'm never gonna fucking play this game again.
What if someone said, I would like you to explain to me, dear Braden Arbitrary Water, what is this Dino Crisis 3?
I could do so.
But what if they wanted you to play it for them? How much money would I have to pay you?
$500 a month to the Patreon. As we've established, that is my flat rate for humiliating myself on stream more than I already do.
That's fair.
I believe Regina is in Project X Zone. This is just a blanket statement. If you want me to make an ass of myself, and not for charity, not for the children, I'm not too good. Fucking pay me. I'll play a Neptunia.
Braden, don't say that.
For $500 a month?
Imagine a lot worse.
probably played Death Stranding.
Yeah, but Death Stranding is at least novel. Like, there are interesting things about Death Stranding. You can
Neptunian
talk
Idea
about
Factory thing.
the way Kojima writes games, and you can talk about, like, hey, that game's the weird, like, monotony aspects of Death Stranding.
Sure
But
could.
I don't know.
So I heard the word Neoteny. What?
The weird, the weird monotony aspects of that game.
Monotony. I thought you said Neoteny. I was like, are we
Neoteny.
getting into that? Why are all the anime always looking like kids? Conversation. We know where that goes.
I have a plan in terms of how I make list. And like the release of I'm gonna play Kieran, the offline version of the MMO.
I've never even heard of that.
Yeah.
Say, what was that game that Cyan made for like an Apple computer before Myst?
The one with the rabbit, I know what you're talking about. God damn it. Cosmic Cosmo?
Maybe I have to look up those things.
Those games are cool. They're more slideshow-y than anything else.
I think I might be thinking of the manhole.
Oh, yeah, the man.
Oh, that's right. Firmament came out last year. Did you play that?
Came out. It was okay. It's no abduction.
Maybe it's not surprising. I don't think they have a stellar track record at all anyway. So maybe it's not surprising they're not putting out bangers every time.
That
Cyan
game, I
didn't
think.
even make Myst 4 and 5, right?
No. Remember, the Journeyman project made 4. And then Ubisoft made 5. No. Presto made 3, Exile. I like 3, because that's where Presto really likes over-the-top, crazy FFV acting too much. And then Cyan came back for 5 to end the franchise. You know? Hey, they're the longest lasting, longest enduring independent video game developer in the United States. They're doing something.
Congratulations.
I did it. I beat the No Thankylosaurus. That's an Ankylosaurus joke.
Where's Remus? No, it's Romulus and Remus. Who the hell is Regulus?
But anyways, so yeah, you're done with the game, right?
Yeah, surely there's not.
Do you want me to look up this on GameFAQs?
No, I still have the game facts up. I can tell you how much is left.
I hope more than half.
No. There's more.
Wait, what?
Oh, it's another android girl.
Does she remember you?
Wait, was the first girl an android girl?
Yes.
They're all android girls.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like the bouncer.
What?
God,
can't
what if we
be.
played the bouncer, Braden?
The bouncer.
Yeah,
Okay.
Chronomaster would be a good game for me to play.
Okay, why is she humping you?
I figured it out, Patrick.
I don't
It
want
was
to play
Mother.
Legend of the Sword.
She built a new Karen for herself.
What? Why would Mother do that?
Wait, there's more to this story. Patrick, look at this.
Oh, I thought this lady
Unusual
was
life
the
readings. Many of
android.
them
No,
equivalent
she's...
to 50 humans. That's if they're humans.
A human
Are
woman.
they survivors? Where exactly are they?
What are
Somewhere near
those?
the rear engine sector. Wait, it's the mother room.
Okay, I'm going in.
All right,
The
this
story
is the last
continues.
section of the game.
Oh, okay. Hey, look at you.
Mom's dead parkour.
See, I
You
have
could
to
be
get
done.
there.
It's a straight line, right?
Yeah, surely they won't make me.
Serpentine some shit.
Yeah.
Maybe it's all just optional stuff that you can avoid.
Yeah. Oh, there are multiple. We're gonna finish this tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah, there. It seems like there's.
More to this than you anticipated?
Listen, I can power through this.
No.
Say
No,
we're at 2.5
don't do
hours.
anything- Don't do anything that you don't want to do.
Yeah,
I don't think he wants to play this game to begin with, but
No, I
so
wanted
do
to play this
some
game.
things that you don't want to do. Just don't overexert yourself.
I'm gonna call it here, and we will return to Dino Crisis 3.
Another time.
And if, you know... and if need be... we can move on to the next game if it's not actually that much. Anyway.
Good stuff.
Yeah, good stuff. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time to play Dino Crisis 2. That's my joke. Or we could play
A good
Tales of
game.
Grace's F. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, Front Mission 3. What's that? Anyway. We're not actually going to play this for very long.
You gotta get a palate cleanser, right?
Yeah.
Remember when Dino Crisis was good?
Remember when video games had scenes of explicit violence and gore?
Yeah.
Dino Crisis 2 remembers. You play as both of them. And we're literally just going to pick up whatever this save is. And we're going to play a real video game. Alright, time to remember how to use her stun gun.
left, right, BA.
Come on. Oh, I see. I can't use the dual pistols with the stun gun. That's right.
So yeah, this game's good.
Yeah, this game's good. This game has combo chains.
Yeah, they sure did get rid of that in 3.
I mean, 3 also has that.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, no, wait, I'm thinking of, what am I thinking? Not the game that you were playing. Never mind. Look at that knife. Oh, man. Man. Every now and again, the rumor surfaces that the RE remake team is looking at Dino Crisis. A little part of me dies when the word rumor is emphasized.
See, now we're cooking with gas. Now we're playing a video game.
Braden, should we play Marvel's Avengers in 2024?
We could.
God, these pterodactyls. It was these pterodactyls and cliff racers in Morrowind that made me hate flying enemies.
Come on, stop playing around.
Up, you're bleeding.
Oh, I need the blue key.
You're bleeding, Braden.
Yeah.
That's such a cool effect.
We don't actually have to play Dino Crisis 2 for that long. I just think this game's dope.
Sure just lets you use machine guns on dinosaurs for a real long time. That's cool.
How much better is this than Dino Crisis 3? Well, it's not forcing me to, play a game with,
Bad camera angles?
with the camera angles. Nope.
There sure was that weird, awkward period a while back where it really did seem like Capcom forgot how to make good video games.
Yeah. Well, they outsourced all of their good video games to mid-range Western studios. And listen, I ain't talking shit about Capcom Vancouver.
Or Grin. Or maybe a little Grin.
I mean, I will talk shit about Grin a little bit. But also, I would have loved to see whatever the fuck Grin's Final Fantasy base builder.
Base builder Valhalla.
Yeah. That where you play as Bosch. Captain Bosch von Rossenberg of Dalmasca. You ever hear about this guy? I hear he's alive.
I'm Captain Bosch.
Bosch lives! I'm Captain Bosch von Rossenberg of Dalmasca.
It's that and the Mega 64, I'm gonna pretend to be the Shenmue protagonist in public video.
Yes. I'm looking for some sailors. You're right, I should add that to the soundboard. That and this is Tillis! Chris! This is Tillis!
Okay.
Go north.
Hey, what took you so long?
Nice to see you too. You owe me one.
Trat.
I found a young female survivor. But she was uncooperative. I locked her up in the control shack. I'll take her back to the ship. You go on ahead. I'll meet you there.
All right, now we're playing as Kevin, I think.
The dude.
My favorite.
Just try to relax. What is wrong with you? You're a survivor, right? Please, we're here to help. What's your name? Where are all the others? Where's your family?
God, these characters sure do animate.
Gina,
2001, baby.
better
This
come
was a
and see
late
this.
model PSX game. They knew what they were doing.
Still couldn't quite get the lip flap. But
Who
hey,
trashed the place?
they'd figure it out.
All right, have a good one, Lionheart.
it wasn't
Have fun
dinosaurs.
being a dad.
Someone
or
must have got
a
in here and destroyed all the
Productive member of
computers.
society.
You're a productive member of society, Brayden.
The
I
activator for
produce-
the gate is broken too. We can't get back to our own time.
It must have been those people with the
Hey,
helmets.
you reduce, reuse, and recycle.
They also damaged the engine activator. We can't even move our ship.
Okay. We'll have to look for something in this world in order to get us back to our original time. And we have to find parts for the ship, too.
Hey. Before you go, handcuff the girl so she won't run away. There's a facility we haven't gone to yet. You gotta check it out.
Right.
Kevin. My favorite video game protagonist, Kevin.
Japan still does have this weird thing with we
Calm
need
down.
to name the
I'm here to help you.
American
Just
something.
Calm down. Look, I have to make sure you don't escape. Trust me.
Huh?
Hey,
She's his daughter from the
what are you
future.
doing? Stop it.
Future daughter, future daughter.
What's the matter?
Sorry, I spoiled this video game.
It's 30 plus years old.
It's 23 years old.
Close enough.
Solid cannon. Yeah, that seems like something I would like.
I like canon, especially in my Star Wars.
Oh, it's me. Drek Cannon. Jedi.
Let's
Nick
go
Cannon.
to the 50s themed space bar to find out where.
Yeah,
Boba
where's my
Fett
friend
is.
Dexter Jetster?
Mm-hmm. Django, sorry.
As mentioned, I played a decent amount of Lego Star Wars with my niece.
Uh-huh. Which character did you end up playing?
Well, we did. Obviously, we needed to do episode 1. Also, I'm just gonna emphasize once again, my niece has never seen Star Wars.
How did they feel about Star Wars in their video game?
She was like, "Where are the girls? I want to play as a girl."
Did you
And-
ever play as Padme?
Yes, she played as Padme Amidala.
You could have had her play as Ashoka.
Who?
Ashoka, the tentacle girl.
Oh, Ahsoka.
That's what I said.
Hey, Shoka.
Ashoka. Ashika?
Uh-huh. I've said before, but this game is the secret predecessor to, like, Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
This is the
And
actual
5.
missing link.
It's also a weird link to, like, how do you get to 5 and 6, like, the action-y time shit. The Chris stuff in 5 feels very, Dino Crisis-like.
Anyway, this game, you just go blat, blat, blat.
You shoot those dinosaurs in the face until they're dead.
You get a counter if you shoot them right before they jump on you. I believe if you knife them before they attack, that will also stun them. Oh, his name's not it's not Kevin, it's Dylan. An even more Kevin name than Kevin. I'd like to apologize to all the Kevins of the world. And instead, focus my ire on the Dylans of the world. I don't actually have to keep going. Now I'm actually having fun, is the problem.
Oh no! Whatever shall you do, Brady?
Set all these dinosaurs on fire!
Ah!
I don't remember how to do the dodge, though.
Attenborough would be disappointed in you.
Nature exists to be destroyed at my hand.
So this is good, Zany.
Yeah.
This right here. This here's content.
Dear, whatever will the dinosaurs do against the contact? They'll call Sigourney Weaver. In a bad movie.
Contact was Jodie Foster.
Jodie Foster, shit. I'm tired.
Alright, that'll be it for today.
Yep. Well, Braden, thank you for touring the world of a bad game and then a good game.
Yeah, is anyone streaming as Joku playing?
Nope, you got Smite though.
Oh,
I'm
he's
gonna
creating
go.
challenges for Arcade Pit.
Right, I'm going to bed. Bye.
I will also go to bed. Remember, go to bed.